and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for another challenge. Well, for another Survive the Hunt, I should say. As, well, we have gone to the 2000s. Not so far ago, but, I mean, we've got, you know, the themed spawn set from cars I would say are relatively modern, yet they can be 25 years old. Now, I feel very old. You'll see a variety of cars that might turn. I mean, these are some of the sorts that might turn up around the place. All sorts of interesting stuff might be available. Where is Crane put the flivver? Well, there's the flivver. We know the drill. We know how it works. We have to explode that for good luck as we leave. The game of the game, if you haven't seen this before, is very straightforward. I have got to try and survive for... Oh, why am I trying it? Let's get rid of that. I've got to try and survive for 24 hours of game time while the hunters will be doing their best to try and hunt me down. I have got a selection of vehicles where they're normally prees. They are not prees this time. I'm not sure what we've got in terms of the actual target vehicle. I do apologise, my voice is still a little bit iffy from being ill. It's all good. But yeah, we've got target vehicles to try and blow up. I'm going to try and blow up as many of them I can. If I blow up all 10 of them, I will be victorious in no matter what time, but it is not the easiest thing to do that. We need a car is the first thing we need. Not that there is a huge amount of exciting. It's really the Asteropes. There's the Galant thing. I don't think the Galant thing's very fast spawning. Oh, I saw a bright pit. Oh, that's... Okay, it's a PT Cruiser that we are going to have to blow up. So... I mean... I want to steal it, but if I get in that... I mean, they would probably never catch me. Well, they wouldn't keep up with me for a while. I could go on the craziest of blitzes, but then at some point I'd start running out of... Yeah, then they would open up them to have use literally any vehicle. It's very cool seeing it spawn in traffic like that, but it is not a good place to start, because at that point it's only going to get more difficult the game goes on. In theory, we kind of tried to start off with a relatively mediocre car and get, you know, faster as we go on, so that we can kind of stay a step ahead of the hunters, but yeah, going at that, it could work, I'm not sure that it would, but... I may regret that decision. We will have to wait and see. However, it would also probably be checked. Although, I don't know, they might not expect me to go that mad that early on with it. But you wouldn't be able to blend in with traffic for very long either, is the problem. Because there's really nothing good spawning. There's absolutely nothing good spawning around. Well, I say nothing good. It's really all very, very distinctly average spawning. Let's get in this. Let's take just run-of-the-mill boring mobile. No one is going to think anything of it. Right, we are going to go in and change our appearance. So, we are allowed to, in this, change our appearance. I don't even know what way we're going. We're just going to go this way down this. We can go on the motorway. So we're allowed to change our appearance once at the start. We are allowed to change our appearance once at any other point. And that is it. Now that might be early on, might be later on. Don't quite know who we're going to go for. Probably not one called Zombie. That feels like a bad idea. For example, we'll see if we can just come across. I mean, they're not going to remember. Bounty targets, I don't think they're going to remember those. Sure. Oh, okay, it doesn't exist. Sure, we'll be a car guy, why not? It's fine, we'll blend in quite nicely. Right, what have we got in terms of location? Oh, there's one... Okay, so there's one up at the... cemetery car park. That was it, we'll get there in the end. One on the beach... is... Gee, that bike was... I thought that bike was a hunter for a moment, but no, it was just whizzing around. There's one on the pier. Now, the pier is always a funky one to get. It's not the worst one to start with, because I can get out of there, you know, relatively... Blowing up later on, when everyone is more spread out, is a bit difficult because only, well, there's a couple of ways in and out, but 2 of them are slow. 1 of them is, you know, relatively efficient, so it's likely to be, more likely to be looked at. God, there's no cars around here. That I don't like. I mean, the alternate strategy, which I have used to good effect in the past, is to bolt down the beach if need be. Now, hopefully that won't despawn. I don't think it will, but let's hope. I mean, if more vehicles want to filter in here, that would be fine. I mean, I guess we could nick something off of the... there are a bunch of Ford GTs rolling out of this section. Of course there are. Why not? Is there anything better over here? Maybe the Cognoscenti in the corner? Okay, so these things are changing colour. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, these things are changing colour. Like, the secondary colour, I guess, is just randomised. That wasn't fun. That I disliked. I disliked that immensely. Don't know how I got away with that, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm going to do Cops Turn a Blind Eye. Now, how on earth do I get out of here nicely? We're going to blow this one up. I'm hoping that that car will now be far enough away that it's going to have to loop around again. We can be on foot. Okay, well, there's one of them. There is just one of them going around. There's a lot of cars have just turned up. God, there's a lot of cars now going down the stairs in front of me, which does not fill me. Well, that was where I was going to go, but I'm now not going to go. I'm going to follow this civilian who is now walking around in the middle of everywhere. I was really hoping you were going to go down the stairs and I could follow you and look like I was blending in with traffic and everything. Or did I say traffic? I'm a pedestrian. But you knew what I meant. It's close enough. It's close enough. I mean... So far, so kind of good in that they're not expecting me to be on foot. But I can't really go down there. I could definitely hear crashing around. I mean, I do want to get out of here. The blimp is currently circling. I could try and shoot the blimp. Now, if they haven't found me, they're going to come to one of... Well, so they've clearly not seen me here. Right, they're going to come to one or two conclusions. Conclusion 1 is that I stayed in this area. I don't often do that. Conclusion 2 is they will assume that I have not driven out the main exit way there because that neon highlighter-coloured PT Cruiser turned up and I wasn't on that road. So that was there so quickly I don't think I could have... They will figure I couldn't have got out that fast. So they will presume that I've gone down the beach one way or the other. Or they will have absolutely no idea. Like, that is distinctly possible as well. Right, do we reckon we're good to now try and... I think we're good to now try and leave the area. That car... The vehicle I was using may have despawned. This is why I hate trying to get this location. Yeah, I mean, if we'd driven up to it... Actually, to be fair, if we'd driven up to it, we'd have got caught. Although we may have got there a bit quicker. Yeah, you know, swings and roundabouts and all that. But they do seem to have left the area. So I'm going to say they don't expect me to still be here. Which gives me a moment, good lord, to try and get away. Now, any fun cars in the car? Okay, my original vehicle is here. I mean... The options are the GTA 4 Felter, which I don't really... The GTA 4 vehicles are not great handling. Don't really want to use them unless they are a really high-end supercar, for example. Well, I mean, this thing here isn't astonishing, but it is very nondescript, which is honestly what might help me here. Because it's just something that is boring, that they're not really going to think about it, and there's a lot of them spawning. I don't know what it's going to be like in a chase, though. I have absolutely no idea what it is going to be like. I was trying to figure out... I was trying to figure out what the name of this one here might be, but don't know. There's a super diamond with a door open. If I blow up that one, they're going to know I never left the area. I don't really want to... I never like blowing up ones that are close by. Unless we are going for full-on blitz, which does happen sometimes. I had a feeling. I thought I saw a hunter behind me there. I did not. I don't think. I think it was just an AI doing AI things. There are some over there. Where are they spawned? Not 100% sure. So we don't really pay attention to red lights. For a couple of reasons. Firstly, we do need to try and make up time. We do need to try and cover ground. Perhaps one of the primary reasons, though, is the AIs like to try and pull around you when you're stationary, which is very dangerous for getting spotted. So if we can avoid being stationary for any length of time, the only time I will be stopping at them is if there are hunters directly behind me. It is possible for them to see me at the lights, but... like, see me run a light, but it's exceedingly rare. It has happened, but it is very, very rare. It is a very, very small chance. Likewise, the brake lights, even if I do the trick to keep the lights on without me... without the car moving and so on, completely irrelevant because they don't sync properly. And traffic lights, likewise, are not perfectly in sync either, so we're just going to not worry. I mean, the Evo is tempting. It's bloody fast. It's got no top speed, but it's damn fast. Corvette also tempting, but that will start opening up faster cars for them. So there is one. Is that at the airport? Oh, I don't want to be going to that one. The airport one doesn't look fun. The only I say the only plus point, I've never been able to get away sneakily from the airport one at all, especially not with a blimp in this area. Because it's not on either the top or bottom floor. Oh, for God's sake, there's a hunter coming this way, and I do believe that is Ewan, who is the one that spotted me last time. When I was in the car, but I just happened to hear my car going up the car park. Wonder if there would be... They seem to have left this area. Oh, I mean, I'm on the wrong level, but I can't do anything about that for now. I wonder if there would be a way to... Oh no, it's not the one I thought it was. Okay, it's not the one inside the car park. It's somewhere else. That kind of works well enough for me. I hope. Still hasn't really given me a great getaway plan yet, but you know, I mean, the getaway plan can always be go for a swim. My current thinking is maybe do I rush into the airport itself, because they're not going to expect that. They're not going to expect me to be inside the airport here. So if we got out and ran into the airport, into a hangar, I mean, we could get an aircraft even. And there is no rules against me using aircraft. I am perfectly allowed to use aircraft. How do I actually get into there properly? I don't know if that bush there is drive-throughable or not. We can do that. Okay, so this door here is open. Okay, yeah, I've never dealt with this one before. Right, okay. So, if we do this, we do cops turn a blind eye. My plan is going to be to bolt into the airport. I'm going to get a helicopter of some description, because AI helicopters do spawn. I say this is the plan for me. I do realise, as good as this plan in theory could be, if none of them are spawning, which they don't always, we could be in trouble. Come on, gates. Open, 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 open. Go, 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 go. I don't think any of the aircraft are spawning. Because, no, well, this is single player. I don't know how well this stuff spawns here. Okay, there are some Learjets we could use. But I don't really want a Learjet. I wanted a helicopter more than I wanted jet. Because a jet, I don't know if a jet will take off, you know, normally here. There is a garbage truck. I mean, garbage trucks are spawning. That's kind of funny. Now, would they? I mean, look, if I get in one of these, that I don't think these naturally occur in the game. But there might be some confusion. There might be enough confusion. Plus, what I can do is wait. Okay, that will close. So, where would I want to go? If we went over that way... Okay, the only thing that's going to notice me taking off is the blimp that's clearly looking in a different direction, right? So... Oh, okay, we're a little bit too fast. It's a dodgy takeoff, not going to lie. Not a very good takeoff. However, we are in the sky. Now, if we head over this way... So, I'm trying to throw some confusion amongst them here. While sticking as far away from the blimp as possible. Right, here is the plan. There's one up in the hills. The blimp's off looking that direction, which is fine. If I go up to the top of the hills, even if the blimp sees me, there's no chance they're going to be able to get anything close to me there. And this is going to throw so much confusion. I mean, I guess they'll figure out what I've done. They'll have to guesswork it as to what I may possibly have done to cover such huge distance. But it does mean I can get an awkward one out of the way, and I can hopefully get away fairly cleanly. I've lost sight of the blimp, which is what we need. Right. Okay, so it's in an awkward spot, but they are going to be completely wrong-footed. They're going to be on completely the wrong side of the map here for this one. So we should have loads of time to get away from this area peacefully. Oh, the Learjets do fly around, seeing as I just spotted one. Oh, okay. I was not sure I had a parachute, which is why I did that, because there was a small bit of panic suddenly going on. But yeah, I do have a parachute. That's good. Not a very stealthy one, but are they going to be looking up at the sky? God, I hope not. Right. So the jets can be just a natural occurring thing as well. That's fantastic. That's great. Down we go. We have landed nice and peacefully. Okay. I do need a car now at this point. Oh, you've suddenly appeared. Why are you appearing? I don't care. You there! I require your car. I don't know where your car spawned from, but I do require it. Now, I don't necessarily want this car, but it feels like... Well, that one's not much better, is it? No. Okay. We will do that. I mean, I've got to make the most of this confusion, which we have sown. So, the quicker I blow it up, the... Oh, I forgot that menu. Don't have control of my car while in that menu. Oh, crap. I need a new vehicle immediately. You, truck, you will do. Right. Excuse me. Excuse me. I do require your vehicle. Now, this is not a good vehicle. This is, in anything, an absolutely terrible choice of a getaway car. But, well, there's a couple of things. If we get spotted up in the hills, I do have the option, and the option that I will more than likely take, which is to bail and go on foot. On foot is just so much better for me here than trying to run away in a bison. My theory is the bison is just not going to get looked at, which might hold for a while. Now, what way are we going to go? I do like these sort of purple colours that I'm seeing on some of the cars. Do I want to go this way? Yeah, I'll go this way round. We can head towards... There's a couple over there. I mean, yeah, the spawn set at the moment... Oh, dear. I mean, I guess that could explain the knocked out headlight when the AI do dumb things like that, but still. Oh, God. I just want to go past. AI's doing stupid AI things. So there's a lot of oracles around the place, which are... I don't know whether the oracles are good or what the oracles are in terms of performance. I feel like they're better than a bison. I guess this has a small bonus in that it's quite heavy. It'll push stuff quite well if needs be. Yeah, we have not got a crazy varied spawn set going on, but that's GTA. That's not the custom traffic, because the way GTA spawns vehicles, it pulls only a certain amount, and it's decided to not be very varied for this. I mean, I've gone a slight bit of a long way. I've got a bit of a long way round, but I'm kind of okay with that to a degree. If we keep ourselves up in the hills, we're relatively safe. It's difficult to track me. They won't like going up here. They will possibly expect me to go for the other car that's vaguely in the hills. I'm not actually sure where it is. Might be like train carriage, that one. Or is that further afield? Not sure. Have not really done a very good job of figuring out where they all are. Just kind of going to whatever feels right, which, I mean, is a strategy. I'm just not sure it's a good one here. Now, we're going to get spat out close to some, which I do like. Is that one there at the Richmond Hotel? I think it is. I mean, do I try an alternate strategy today? I mean, okay, there's that car there, which is good for me. Do we try the alternate strategy of just being on foot? Now, this is one that has been... the reason I'm contemplating this so much is I've had such garbage cars, I've not actually wanted to keep any of them. No, this is not where I thought it was. Damn it. The vehicle is much further... Oh, okay. Because the vehicles I've been getting are just pure garbage, and I've not been wanting to drive them for any length of time. I guess we can go try and see what this is. I think this is another GTA 4 car, but it is... Oh, it's unlocked as well. Right. Come on, then. Oh, this thing is quite quick. And I think a hunter just drove past as well, yeah. This definitely was a hunter just driving past. If we get caught in this, 100%, that is a supercar rule break. Now, what's about... Although, I could continue my theory. What if? What if we don't? Oh, God, was that one of them? Does that gate open for anyone, or just for players? Oh, okay, well, this is going to be a bit of a dicey moment. Can I... Okay, I can jump out over there. Right, so what we're going to do is cops turn a blind eye. We get an RPG. We will detonate that, and then we will try prepare ourselves for what may be a really bad time. So this is basically me hoping I get to keep my Aston Martin here while not... I admit there is going to be a point where I have to leave this area And that point is the scary part, because by doing this plan, we are A, remaining very, very close to where the dangerous thing is. They won't necessarily expect it. If they spot the car in the car park, well, I don't know if you would stop and think about it, because vehicles are parked in driveways. That does happen quite regularly. So would you think about it? But yeah, the difficult part now is I just don't know when I can leave safely. We have to bide our time very, very carefully. Will the blimp see a person moving in here? That's why I've gone underneath this little patio bit. Is the blimp, I'm hoping, will not be able to see me. There's definitely plenty of them here. It's really nerve-wracking. I can just hear stuff. Will anyone search the immediate vicinity? I don't know how often they do. I mean, we know they just won't be expecting this strategy necessarily, but it's not to say they won't. Like, I have done this before. It's a way of kind of not breaking supercar rule.
Of course, I sat on Sentry for an hour.
It does not.
Listen, though,
I say, seem to be any sight of them. The sirens are for the fire engine, so yeah, I'm gonna say I think we are as good as we're gonna be to leave. Right. Now, the difficult part here is going to be getting out of here subtly, depending on, as long as there's no hunters in the immediate vicinity, whew, we can do that. Okay, all is fine. All is fine. All is good. We are clear. And breathe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, as far as a strategy goes, there are some very, very big risks involved in it. I mean, I want to blow up the one at the graveyard, but that is far too close. They will also be cottoning on. I say it will be far too close. Admittedly, like, the time is getting away from us a little bit here. Oh dear. I'm definitely not going over that way now. Yeah, the time is starting to get away from us. Please be careful, AI behind us. I can't do what I want to do. Okay, that has stopped at least. By the looks of it, is that one in the Rainbow Car Park? I think it is. Oh, I don't want to be on the Rainbow Car Park either. There's no good way out of the Rainbow Car Park. I guess we could use our patented strategy we've been using so far today of stay near it, but you'd have to hide in the stairway. There's a lot of cars about, isn't there? There's a lot of cars about. Oh, there's another adder about as well. They are just searching a TT at the moment that they're a little suspicious of, which has now ran and caused absolute chaos. Although it's ran as an AI into the junction which I was in. They were very suspicious of that AI. I don't know what that AI did to ramp up their suspicions. What I know is I want to be out of here now. Yeah, multicoloured Rainbow Car Park. Ooh, there is a... Don't get distracted by the Zonda, or I believe it's called Typhoon in this game. No sign of it. And they're going way too fast to notice me anyway. Rainbow Car Park feels too dangerous for me. There's just too many people around here that can get there very quickly. And I am admittedly now probably going a little bit too fast trying to get away. I mean, I do appreciate the orange Evo. That's very cool. Something's glitching out over there. Right. We are dragging... The thing is, dragging them around the map is really useful for me in terms of survival. It just makes me trying to get all 10 much more time-consuming. Right. Not sure. I'm not actually sure where this closest one is that I'm kind of aiming for. None of them are really all that close. If we go... Oh, wait, can I not turn left here? No, I can turn left here, that's fine. Where is that? Oh, dear. Rusky had absolutely no idea what was going on there. The utter confusion that is going to have caused will be epic. I don't know if anyone was close by, that's why I'm bolting. And I certainly don't know what information may have been shared before Rusky got killed. I'm half thinking Rusky was expecting that to be a car. I just wanted to drive the car. So I figured that the animation was about to give me away. So if I get out the car, it'll buy me a second because Rusky will think it's the carjacking animation going on. And then they're never going to be able to get out and do anything to shoot us. I mean, that worked. In a way. Just not in a helpful way. I mean, that car's shot to pieces. I've got to ditch it at this point. Familiar location I have found myself in. Rusky's car... I maybe should have stolen Rusky's car. I stole the faster one. Admittedly, it's just because I did not know how many people were about and how many people were close. We haven't really got as far away as I would have liked for this. I just got the wrong gun out as well, but... Oh. They do know I like the Junkyard here. And that beeping did make me very suspicious as to if somebody was heading in here. They're not going to see that car easily. I think that beeping may have been on the motorway above. I mean, you know, figuring out where the sounds are coming from, not the easiest. Oh, thank God. That is kind of... Yeah, it's kind of... I can't figure out if it's coming from cars entering here or just from the motorway above us. I think it's just cars above us, as far as I can tell. Yeah, it does not look like anyone knows where we went. It chewed up a bunch of time, and now we are down a very good car, but... Oh, quickly, back onto a footpath. Yeah, we've lost a good car. Yeah, I don't think they're going to... I don't think anyone knows really what happened then, which is working in my favour. Don't you bloody dare, traffic. Oh, god damn it. I mean, I could run and grab one of them, but just don't know where any hunters are. The blimp's miles away. Okay. They definitely don't have a clue about locale. We're back into the Astrope. Yeah, hello. Do not mind me. Oh... Sorry, police. Right. We're going again. We're off. We're on the move. Not really where we want to be going, but never mind. We're still heading roughly towards what we were looking for. Just taking a bit of a detour. There's quite a few over this part of the map, actually. I mean, if I had a good car, you could go for the blitz at the end. We don't have a good enough car for that. Particularly, I think we've got away with the attempted carjacking, though that's really dicey actually from me. Right, so I'm going to guess that one there's at the strip club maybe, and there might be Square of Squares, but I don't want to. Again, I'm not looking at doing that as a plan. The blimp's gone a long way over there, which suggests maybe they've spotted something suspicious and they're just getting the blimp ready. Right. Okay, we have got a second now where we can actually prepare our car properly for this one. Right. Christ, where is it? Vehicle windows. There we go. Roll all windows down. We can go... Cops turn a blind eye. I mean, we've had one of them whiz past at very high speed. I'm going to just give them some time to get away. I think this car is not going to get looked at. So what you saw with Rusky Carjack is one of the problems with all of the fun mods is you drive a cool car, something different. You actually run the risk of them just wanting to drive it because it's cool, which is not ideal, really. Okay, we have detonated that. Admittedly, the motorway is one of the obvious ways that I could go from here, which is maybe not the best plan I've ever had, but maybe I should have gone into the city. We do need to start covering some ground, at least. So this is my thinking here. And we can go on this farmhouse where there's so many cars they can't check all of them. I doubt they're going to check the Asterope. There goes the blimp. Now, where is that one? Is that on the oil fields? God, that's really in the middle of bloody nowhere. Come on, Shafter, get a move on. I really would like to get a little bit further away. Yeah, that's really, really far out there in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it kind of helps me, but time is getting away from us. I'm going to need to start contemplating. Oh, I hear a siren. I'm going to stay on the motorway. Oh, is it maybe Leicester's house? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, no, that's... I was slightly worried because I think one of them does have a police car, which is why I was just staying on the motorway here. Because the problem is now, if I go blow this one up, which is going to be easy enough to do, I don't think there's going to be anybody out here to spot us. They're going to know roughly what direction I was travelling in, which they can try and use. Ooh, and also I'm going to blow it up a bit too quickly, and I might have to deal with police, which is not great, which I do not want to have to do. So I would not be too fussed if I sit in traffic. The problem if I sit in traffic, they have longer to try and figure out where I've gone, and they might get over here. I can see the shadow. Oh dear. Oh dear. There is a blimp directly above us, which is not what I need. Not what I need at all. I've lost sight of it again. Oh god, I hate trying to track the blimp. It is directly above us still. I think it's just cruising around though. I mean, I could have gone this way. There's so much traffic here. This might bring attention to me. Because AI's doing funky things in a traffic jam is liable to cause issues. Come on. I mean, you've literally not gone and we've been crashed into. Well, I'm bloody glad no one is around to witness that. Why did that car just not move? No. Joe's found a ghost. Amazing. I mean, I do appreciate Joe doing a spot of ghost busting for us. My problem is actually that I've got in here now, and this car's I can't even use this car here. Because the car's all scratched up. And the PT Cruiser's just had a crash on its own. A load of cars are having a crash on their own there. What do I go for? Oh, good lord. Right, we're going to drive another bloody Asterope. Can't use that one, it's too scratched. Will not use a PT Cruiser. There's literally nothing else better around the... Oh, no, wrong button. Let's look back in a different game. Don't do that. Oh, I've played so much Beam, my brain is, yeah, working slightly differently. I'm going to hope that the damage is minor. Damage is more to me. Well, we have killed enough time that I can now use the cops turn a blind eye at least, so that's something. Okay, I stopped for a second because I'm pretty sure Dangerman was in a car very much like that. I'm not sure if that's Danger Man or not. I think it is. I think that's Danger Man. Could have sworn I'd seen it turn round. Could have sworn I looked over the hill. It is Danger Man. Oh, this is bad. Because if that has seen what they think they've seen, they're going to bring other ones over. I can still hear it. Oh. Hell has it gone? I'm actually a little bit wedged, but that's fine. I mean, we could try an old fail race favourite. Oh! Yeah. Did not figure out. I was going to go for the hide in a bush. But the other fail race favourite of nobly run away. Don't know where the shots came from. But I wasn't looking crazy hard at the time. I was actually looking for a place to... Don't even know whether those sticky bombs are working or not. It has worked, at least. Right. We gotta go. We have got to go. I have not got rid of the police, but that's fine. There's a lot of vehicles there. That's way too many. That's way, way too many for an Asterope to be dealing with at this point. I mean, I don't necessarily want to have to go... Well, see, I don't want to have to go for dump it in the sea unnecessarily. The alternate options might be... Oh, this is a difficult one to try and pull off. I'm hoping they're going to get stuck behind me in the alleyways there. The alternate options really are to... Oh, wanted to go underneath that. I was hoping I was going to ramp it. Did not. The alternate options we've got, if it's not to go in the ocean, the alternate may be... Whoa. To... I don't know why it's the floaty PT Cruiser, is a shootout somewhere, is to get into some sort of narrow area where it is increasingly difficult for them to, you know, like around the docks, like around a construction site, for example. I mean, we're going to spin it around. We are in a lot of trouble here. Oh, well, that has actually helped us. Right. In. Here is a dumb idea and a half. Right. Don't know why that blew up. I would love to know how that blew up. Because that's really unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate. I guess the downside of going up there is they might teleport out of their cars as well, on that. But yeah, I don't know why it blew up. I'm very, very confused. That is a real shame, though. I think that could have worked as a place to go, but it just didn't. Yeah, we possibly... I don't know. The problem is that we just never had a particularly great getaway car. The Asterope wasn't great. I didn't really see where Danger Man went very well. Possibly shouldn't have been hiding around in the in that area quite as much. But yeah, there we go. We got close to the time. A few things worked quite well. A few things didn't. I mean, we've got a nice meteor now. Yeah. I mean, so what exploded was because as I got out of the car, I still had the C4 from when I blew up the thing. I got to try and remember to put the swap away from a sticky bomb when I get out of the car, because yeah, that's very frustrating. But there you have it. Well, not the best from me. There were some close calls, there was some interesting stuff, but yeah, the idea at the end was solid to a point. Unfortunately, just yeah, they were able to get out of the car quickly. I maybe should have parked it on the ramp. Maybe would have been better. I was going to try and wedge it so that they couldn't have got up where I went, but no, they were just too close behind me for it to really work. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.